everybody, and welcome back to yet another day of voting for the weekend long stream that's going to be happening on July 20 and July 21st. As mentioned before, I am now in my living room for the beginning titles. My phone just got a notification, that's why you heard such a weird sound. Anyway, let's get moving to the next generation games. And as you can see, I'm going to have a lot more than 4 or 5 games per console now. Yeah, starting with Nintendo Gamecube. For some reason, I actually acquired a lot, and I do mean a lot more games. In fact, I think the PS3 is what I got the most games on, or maybe the DS. Well, I don't know yet, we'll find out soon. But for today's vote, we're going for the Nintendo Gamecube. And these are all the games you can vote for. Except these two. Also I stand no. Because these two are the games you voted for 2 years ago and last year. Which means the game from last year, the game from 2 years ago, I was doing this backward, sorry. The game from 2 years ago, which was Luigi's Mansion, has to be put aside because, as you can see at the bottom corner of the screen right now, as every single video I've made so far, I've already played it on the weekend long stream, which means we're not playing it this year. Also, hi cat. This also means that this game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, no, just Budokai 2, there's no Tenkaichi here, that's the wrong console for that. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 has also been played last year, which means, look at that, I'm actually wearing a Dragon Ball shirt. How convenient, or inconvenient, because we're not playing this game, it's been played last year, so say goodbye to it. It's done. Now that you know what you will not be voting for, it's time for you to find out what you will be voting for. And you have all of these games here to vote for. So, let's get it started, because this is going to be a long poll. The first game you can vote for is Sonic Heroes. I actually played this game a few days ago on a long stream. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it! The next game you can vote for is Mega Man X Command Mission. Your third option is Sonic Adventure DX. But Sonic, didn't you already play Sonic Adventure on Sega Dreamcast? Yes, I did. But there are things on this version that I can't do on the Dreamcast. There's also many games in it. So if this game wins, there will be a second poll. That's right, there will be a sub-poll if this game wins. That's why I started way earlier when I said I would start the voting. I mean, today was supposed to be the first day of voting originally. And when I realized that I was going to need sub-poll, or that I could be needing sub-poll, because there's no guarantee that I will, because sub-polls are for games that have more games inside them, or tiebreakers, if a tie happens. But for now, let's move on to the next game you can vote for, which is Super Mario Sunshine! I don't know why I said it like that. Also, you may recall that I made a stream of this game not too long ago. If this game wins, I'll try to get the stuff I'm missing. I mean, I already completed the story mode. There's no point in doing that, so I'll try and get as many shine as possible in the hour I got with this game, if it wins. Your next option is Sonic Gems Collection. You know what that means? This is another game with multiple games. So if this one wins, like I mentioned before, expect a sub-poll. Your next option is Shadow the Hedgehog. Thankfully, I already made a let's play of this game, and the hour I have to deal with this game, if you vote for it, is probably the last hour I will ever deal with. Your next game is a game that I thought I would have fun with. I actually tried to make a let's play of, and I made it to the end. But then the game told me, "Oh, you did not do that. Sorry, you can't beat the game." So your next game is Billy Hatcher in the Giant Egg. I thought this game was fun. I was told it would be fun. I feel like I was lied to. If we pick this one up, I guess in the hour we get, later on I will edit it and put it into the display. I don't know. Whenever I get done, it's probably gonna go towards the uncompletion of the display, and I do mean uncompletion. Coming up next, another game that's going to require a sub-poll if you vote for it. Mega Man X Collection, which has 7 games in one. Wait, 7? I thought it only had... Oh no, it had that card game, I forgot. 1 through 6 and that card game. Oops! Thankfully the CD is inside. The next option is another game that will require a sub-poll if you vote for it. Sonic Mega Collection. Alto. I'm gonna have to take this one. A fun option for you guys. A request I got in the past, sort of. Which reminds me, I should probably add this to the list of games that I want to stream. Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door. Hey, what do you know? Do you know what I hold in my hand? That's right, it's another game that if it wins, we'll need another sub-poll for it. Because it's Mega Man Anniversary Collection. Hey, this should be fun. I remember enjoying this game when I was a kid. Well, actually a teenager, because the Gamecube came out in my late teens, early adult years. The next option is Mario Kart Double Dash. I can't remember if I actually completed the game to one of the completion. I think I did. A classic. The next option you can vote for is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Oh dear, that game. I remember playing this for a Halloween playthrough. This had all sorts of weird things inside. Anyway, the next option is Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Wow, I had a hard time saying that word for some reason. Huh, what do you know? I actually hold another. Is that poop on the side of the box? That looks gross. Another racing game that I did not remember owning. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Wait, no, I'm not the one about that game. That game used to belong to my dad. That's right. I forgot. My dad used to enjoy playing racing games on the GameCube because he got himself the wheel and the pedals. Your second to last option is Sonic Riders. And finally, your last option, last and not least, Super Smash Bros. Melee. So, this is it, folks. This is all the games that you can vote for on my Nintendo Gamecube. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I need to take my meds. Anyway, as always, click on the link below to get to the straw poll. Or if you're watching this on Twitch, as always, it should be in the chat over there. So, that's it for me today. I'll see you all tomorrow for the next console. Get to voting!